Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about someone truly special, an actor who took this wild path, from the world of engineering to the bright lights of Bollywood. We're talking about Sushant Singh Rajput. All right, so here's how we're going to break it down. We're looking at 5 key parts of his life, from his incredible academic start all the way to the legacy he left behind. Okay, so part 1. Let's talk about his early days, his brilliant beginning. This was a time when he was this amazing academic talent right before he took this huge turn towards the arts. And when I say he was a good student, I mean, that's a huge understatement. He was basically a physics whiz, completely obsessed with astrophysics, and that passion stuck with him his whole life. I mean, think about it. How many actors do you know who've also won a National Physics Olympiad? It's just incredible. So here's where it gets really interesting. You've got these 2 paths laid out in front of him. On one hand, a guaranteed engineering degree from one of the best colleges in India. But on the other, this pull, this passion for performance. And you know what he did? He dropped out in his final year, all to chase a completely different dream. So that big decision, it led him straight to Mumbai. And let me tell you, it didn't take long for him to become a household name, absolutely conquering television before he even thought about the big screen. And his rise on TV, wow, it was just meteoric. In just a year, he went from playing a supporting role to being the lead in a show that everybody was watching. And on top of that, he was showing everyone he could dance too. You see, that's the key thing here. Pavitra Rishta wasn't just another TV gig. It was the show that made him a star. It proved, without a doubt, that he had this incredible magnetic connection with the audience. So he's at the top of his game in television. What's next? Well, for Sushant, it was the ultimate leap, Bollywood. And that's a move, by the way, that very few TV actors actually pull off successfully. And he didn't just kind of sneak into the movies. Oh no. He exploded onto the scene with a whole series of wildly different roles. One minute, he's a cricket coach, the next, a guy who's afraid of commitment, and then a classic detective. Right away, he was telling everyone, you are not going to put me in a box.
And it wasn't just the public that was paying attention. The big names in the industry, they saw it too. They recognized his raw talent right from the get-go.
But there's always that one role, right? The one that changes everything. For him, that was the MS Dhoni biopic. I mean, this was way more than just acting. He had to completely transform physically and emotionally. The dedication was just on another level. And the results speak for themselves. The movie was a monster hit. Critics loved it, audiences loved it. It got him his first big Filmfare nomination for Best Actor and really cemented him as a guy who could carry a massive blockbuster all on his own. But this is what I think made Sushant so different. He was never just an actor. He was building this whole other life for himself, mixing art with science and business in a way you almost never see from a Bollywood star. Yeah, his interests went way, way beyond the film set. He was a genuine polymath, He loved science so much he wanted to inspire others with it. I mean, seriously, how many actors do you know who own a professional-grade telescope and are literally dreaming of training at NASA? And it wasn't all just about his own intellectual curiosity either. He really used his fame for good. He had this deep sense of empathy, a real desire to connect with people and help out. And that brings us to the final chapter of his story. And, well, it's a tragic one. But it's also a chapter that really shows the incredibly deep and lasting bond he had with millions of people. Sushant died suddenly on June 14th, 2020. He was only 34. The news just shocked everyone. The facts, based on our source material, are what they are. It was just an unbelievably sad end to a life that had so much promise, so much light. But even after he was gone, his connection with his fans, it was stronger than ever. The number of people who watched his final film in just the first 24 hours was just record-breaking. It was a massive, heartfelt goodbye from the audience that loved him. When you look back, Sushant's journey from a small town to the very top of Bollywood, it's this incredible story of talent and ambition. But it's also a powerful reminder, isn't it? A reminder of the insane pressures that come with that kind of fame. His legacy, I think, isn't just in his movies. It's in the conversations he started about chasing your dreams, about staying curious, about mental health, and about the real cost of living life in the spotlight.